Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Trailblazers. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, a game and a half out.
And right now for the Warriors, what a slow start they've gotten off to. At least they have enough time to still get things going here in the right direction.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Hanneman Clingan out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Avdia in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wagner. Then it's Curry. Then it's Knipple. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Curry passes to Wagner and finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Leonard against Hartenstein. Back to Clingan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Wagner from long range. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Miller. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Knipple. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now, here's Sean. Last time, 14 points for him. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Well, Clingan isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Sharp against Miller. Clingan the screen for Sharp. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's see the stat sheet here for Damian Lillard.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Henderson, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. To the inside, here's Clingan, and it's Clingan with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Clingan looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Back to Curry from outside the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Now, here's Sean. Scoreless thus far. Miller outside. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. put it right on him.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Curry's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's gonna jam it all over you.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Shot from free throw range. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Henderson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
And that's just Henderson disregard.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Wagner. Trailblazers trail by 4. On the floor for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Hartenstein is out there with Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the 1. Pass to Klingon. The Warriors pull it in. Carlo's got 4 rebounds in this game. On its way from Curry for 2. No good from the wing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
In the corner, Henderson with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Back to Curry. A high post shot and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. Henderson passes to Sharp. Now Klingon. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Now Henderson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Great D. Affecting the shot, then crashing the board.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Santos. 11 points in the game. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got 6 points in the quarter.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And a deep 3 from Curry. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. The Warriors pull it in. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Santos, the pass to Curry. Leonard on the wing. Back to Curry. And Klingon pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And it's Lillard missing. The Warriors leading. Here's Leonard. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Miller. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Henderson. Chalk up 2 there. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot will not fall. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Lillard kicks to Anderson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumps. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Curry outside, connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Drains the 3-pointer.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Leonard dishes to Curry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front, leading by 3. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Checking out the Trailblazers. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Donovan Klingon has been really making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Warriors trail by 3. They've got Curry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Knipple. Then it's Miller, and it's Wagner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Back to Henderson, and the rejection by Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Knipple. It's over Avdia. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Inside. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wagner. Takes it off the glass. Wagner's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Sharp on the wing. Covered by Miller. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very serious.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Leonard kicks to Miller. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the paint. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Leonard. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Pass to Sharp. Good D by Miller.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
3rd quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Out to Henderson. Here's Avdia. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Knipple.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Leonard finds Curry. Leonard with a screen on Hartenstein. Leonard chewing him up inside. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Leonard inside. He's against Hartenstein. That one, no good. Pass to Klingen. Shoots over Wagner. Klingen's shot is off. The Warriors trailing. Here's Knipple. Curry on the wing. Fires the three. Avdia with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Inside. And the rejection by Curry. And here's Leonard from three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. And here's Sharp. He has 7. Right side, Avdia. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Teams will foul Clingan. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
Here's Curry with the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Sharp, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Henderson over Curry. Curry with the defensive effort.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Back to Henderson. And the rejection by Curry. Wagner kicks to Curry. The trade buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a change here. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Look at Curry leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Here's Sharp. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
He's got 10.
Well, at the arc, Sharp shoots pretty freely. He has confidence in his shot selection.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Miller, the pass to Curry. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 6 assists in the game. Miller against Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:57 left to play here in the third. To the inside. Henderson. And the rejection by Curry. To the middle. Here's Santos. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Trailblazers, Krejci's checked in, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Warriors leading by 5. Right now, let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Donovan Clingan. Allie,
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
To the wing right side. Outside, White. For three, Beasley. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway for three. Rebound by Hunt.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry with it. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Look, and the Trailblazers making a change here. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Avdia is out there with Rob Williams. And it's clinging in at the center.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Williams. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, that's good defense. Williams just beat them.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Anderson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Sharp. Anderson looking it over. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Finished off the break. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Miller, the pass to Curry. Outside Leonard. It's over Avdia. And the Warriors miss again. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Henderson against Curry to take the lead. Curry with some nice D.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Wagner. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Trailblazers trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Clingan. And he gets it to go. Clingan's got 20 points.
Clingan knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
Back to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Williams has a screen for Henderson. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. A miss that time. That would have put him up. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Knapple's checked in for Golden State. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hartenstein's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. The three goes down.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, you could just tell that Sharp was ready to fight for this bucket as much as he needed to.
Curry fires, count it, nice touch.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Henderson. Curry knocks it away. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
There's the screen. Outside Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Avdia misses the three.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now Leonard fires. Henderson with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Down he goes for three.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
From deep. It's good.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They double team Curry. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Shaedon Sharpe. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Kawhi, you held the lead most of this game. What's the difference playing from ahead as opposed to attempting a comeback?
I mean, you know, when you're behind, it's tough. You got to use a lot of energy to get back in the lead, and then it's just hard to keep that, you know, energy throughout the whole game. But when you're up, sometimes you get a little bit comfortable, and the other team is, you know, fighting, have that energy, trying to push back. So we just have to stay level-headed when we're out there and just keep moving. You
can never get comfortable in this game. Thanks, Kawhi.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the Cobra.